Hi you guys, my name is Cherita. Oh, welcome to my channel. Okay, so I have had a busy weekend, whatever you want to call it. I went to Denver for a Denver Broncos game. We lost, but I was there and it was fun. And I will be uploading that vlog soon. I'm like a couple videos back on my Vlogtober, because today is like the 20th, and I think yesterday I just uploaded like 11 and 12. But I'm trying, you know? It's the thought that counts. I'm really trying here. So anywho, I am currently on my way to a workout class. Now, I signed up for core, which is 30 minutes, and then a bar class, which is 45 minutes. What am I doing with my life? What am I doing with my life? Why am I doing this? It's fine. But I do enjoy this type of exercise class. Like, it's a studio, it's a small class. Yeah, I really enjoy it. So I'm gonna do what I like doing. And today marks 70 days sober. 70. I'm having a hard time comprehending that in my head, because wait, like, for somebody who literally used to drink all day, every day, to having 70 days sober and actually trying to get my life together, feels good. I'm not gonna lie, it feels pretty good. So I'm trying not to live in the future, because that's where a lot of my anxieties come from. And yeah, so I have to understand that not everything's gonna be done right when I want and need it to be done. And not only am I taking my sobriety one day at a time, I'm literally just taking life one day at a time. So that's my little I guess PSA for the day. Whatever, I'm just talking to talk. So anyway, I wanted to talk about, there's quite a few things to talk about, but we'll see how this video goes. But the one thing that I really wanted to talk about was this story that's floating around on Facebook. And it's this grown-ass man who married his goddaughter like the second she turned 18 years old. And the crazy thing is, there's a picture of him holding her as an infant, like a baby, like he's holding her like with one hand as she's an infant. And then the picture next to it, I might use that as my thumbnail. And then the picture next to it is him and her on their wedding day. And a lot of people are saying she's an adult, she made the decision, blah, 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 blah. But that just goes to show that people truly don't understand what grooming is. Because this man was supposed to protect her and be of guidance to her, not marry her and sleep with her. She's 18, and a lot of people are like, what? She's legally an adult. Okay, but like 18-year-olds think they know everything, and they don't. And they only know what the people around them, like the adults around them, have taught them. And okay, so her biological mother went on this rant on Facebook, and I can't listen to it. I couldn't listen to the whole thing because, in my opinion, it was just spewed with ignorance. And I don't know, like, as an 18-year-old, if my mom spoke like that, I would feel some type of way. Because the mom, first of all, the mom was calling her all out her name. Calling her all types of hoes, and I mean, just speaking ill on her daughter's vagina. Like, it was, y'all, it was a mess. And so, now this biological mother allegedly didn't raise her. I think that's what I got from it. She didn't raise her because the mom is an addict. Apparently, she's in recovery. But the mom is an addict and was talking about how, you know, her kids got taken away from her at a young age, and she got adopted by a white lady. But the godfather, who's now her husband, was still, you know, in the daughter's life. Y'all, it's a whole mess. But what I gathered from it is men, well, I shouldn't just say men, but a lot of people don't care what 18-year-olds do, because it, like, in the eyes of the law, they're like, well, they're legally an adult, they can make their own decisions. But there are 18-year-olds that are still in high school. And then the little girl I'm calling her a little girl because she's 18, she's a little girl. She got online and was like, yeah, I'm 18, I'm doing big things, and some of y'all are 18 and still living with your mommy. Because that's what 18-year-olds do. Like, I can't imagine, like, me, I didn't, peep game, I did not move out of my parents' house till I was 25 years old. And I wasn't kicked out, but they were like, okay, don't judge me. But they bought me a condo, and they were like, here, you have some place to live. At 25. I could not imagine living on my own or being responsible for myself at 18 years old. And that's a generational curse that we need to get rid of, but that's a different conversation for a different day, because a lot of people, a lot of parents will kick their kids out at 18 and be like, you're an adult, figure it out on your own. And it's like, but why? What's the point of doing that? Don't you want better for your kids? Like, I understand that you're trying to teach them how to be responsible and whatnot, but we're kicking them out at 18. Like, they're literally still children. They just graduated high school. They just left a place where they had to raise their hand and ask permission to use the restroom. And all of a sudden, you just expect them to be able to take care of themselves. Like, it doesn't make any sense in my head. But yeah, so the girl got married to her godfather the second she turned 18 years old. And she over here talking about, yeah, me, my husband, and my kids. You mean your cousins? Like, let's keep it real. Your cousins? Your god siblings? She was groomed from a young age. And if she got married to him at 18 years old, that means that he was messing with her when she was younger. Allegedly, they had been sleeping together, or he had been her since she was 14. This is a grown man. This man is old enough to be her grandfather. This is your granddaddy. Like, I just can't get the people that are justifying this. And I saw a meme the other day on Facebook, and this is exactly why. And it said something along the lines of, the way that y'all are sticking up for R. Kelly is the reason why little girls don't tell on their uncles. And this fits right here. And then you have the double standard of people going, oh, well, if it was a grown woman taking advantage of a little boy, y'all wouldn't say nothing. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? Because there's a lot of smoke on that Britney girl. I don't remember her last name. I'm pretty sure her name's Britney. The Britney girl who took advantage. She was like 26, 27 and took advantage of that 17-year-old basketball player. He's 17 and he thinks he's doing something by pulling a almost 30-year-old woman, but all she sees are dollar signs. And people are like, well, it's different. It's not different. A 17-year-old boy is a 17-year-old boy. And we need to get out of this headspace of women can't be pedophiles, or grown women can't take advantage of young boys, because they can, and they will, and they do. Y'all need to look at grown women the same way you do as grown men, because it's disgusting. Kids are kids. We need to stop normalizing, little boys who were like, yeah, I lost my virginity when I was 13 to a 30-year-old. She was my mom's friend. And thinking that's cute. Nah, you were molested. 13-year-olds shouldn't be having sex with anybody, let alone a grown woman, let alone somebody who's old enough to be your mother. That's not cute. And we need to stop the whataboutisms and all that other stuff. Because I'm sorry, I would feel the same way if it was a 50, 60-year-old woman who had just married an 18-year-old little boy. It's not cute. And men need to stop. Like, I saw this thread and people were like, how would you feel if your son was messing with this, with this woman, and it was a picture of an attractive woman, and, she was 30, but your son was 17. And the amount of responses of men going, oh, I'd dap him up. Oh, I would, I'd give him his props. You guys are weird. You guys are weird. You guys are giving little boosie vibes. Like, it's disgusting. You need to treat your little boys like you treat your little girls. Get a shotgun as soon as your child is born. Not as soon as, oh, I have a daughter, I need a gun to keep the boys away. No, get a gun for your son too. Like, Okay, so my phone stopped recording because I record everything on my phone and I don't delete these. I don't delete things, so it's fine. Anyway, I just finished my workout and I did 30 minutes of core and then 45 minutes. Okay, so anyways, my phone stopped recording and I did 30 minutes of core and 45 minutes of aerial yoga. And if I don't have a six-pack by tomorrow, I'm suing. Anyway, long story short, what I was trying to say is I'm tired of these double standards between grown men and grown women taking advantage of young children. I don't care if the child is a boy or a girl. It's wrong. Wrong is wrong. And we really need to stop this rite of passage for for little boys who are like, yeah, I lost my virginity when I was 13 to my mom's friend. Like, that shit's not cute, because you would be pissed if your daughter was saying the same thing. Grown men and grown women are both grown. They know better. They know what they're doing. So stop coddling grown women and making it seem like they can't groom an underage boy. And like I said, the way that we treat, or I shouldn't say we, because I don't speak French, I ain't part of that crew, but the way society treats men who groom little girls, and then as soon as they turn 18, they marry them, and people say things like, oh, well, she's grown, she knows what she's doing. Those are the reasons why little girls are afraid to speak out on their family members, because you're going to take the side of the family member rather than protect them and their feelings. Stop calling little girls fast, because they're not. They're being groomed. They're being abused. They're being taken advantage of. So, and that grown, oh my God, it just makes me sick to my stomach. I'm not saying their names because their story is what needs to be told. I don't care who it is. There's too many of these stories of uncles and godfathers and even dads who take advantage of their little girls, and nobody does anything about it because that's family. You're going to turn in your family? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to turn in my grown family member to protect the children of my family. Like, make it make sense. So I'm tired of that's family talk, because I don't care. Like, the people who are locked up in prison for doing heinous crimes, they were family to somebody as well. It doesn't matter. I don't care. Like, normalize cutting off toxic family members. Normalize protecting children. Y'all need Jesus. Y'all need something, because it's disgusting and it's sick. So let me know if you guys heard this story or whatever. And like I said, these people are loving the clout that they're getting. The little girl is loving the clout. She's 18. Of course she loves the clout. That grown man is sick in the head. Of course he loves the clout. And that's why I'm not saying their names. But the story is important. We need to stop normalizing these types of things. I still just can't get over the fact that he has a picture of him holding his wife as a baby. And then when she went missing, like she ran away from home when she was 14, and he was the main one that was like, bring my granddaughter home, or my goddaughter home. My goddaughter. Like, now that's your wife. Like, you're sick. 4 years ago, she was in a high school. Last month, she was sitting in a high school class. Like, All I know is that if she had a present, I don't know, like, I don't want to say if she had a present father or if she had a present mother, but if she had somebody to protect her, none of this would be happening. And a lot of people are using the excuse that he is her protector. How is he protecting her when he was sexually abusing her? That's not protection. So anyway, before I ramble on much more, stop. Like, just normalize calling out predators. That's that's the gist of this. Normalize calling out predators. I don't care if they are famous. I don't care if they're Joe Schmo on the street. Call out predators all the time, because nope, this is not okay. So anyway, I'm on my way home. I need to take a shower. Woo! And then hopefully this video will go up today. 2 videos. Hopefully 2 videos will go up today. And until my next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye!
Give me up, I wanna. Gotta work, go berserk, I gotta. Know you gon' wake up. Know you gotta get your cake up. Don't matter if it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it's my time.